Hello, daily recording and posting for 1 year. May 2026 result on a quiet channel. So let's take a look at our YouTube um, channel, and as you can see, the daily video that I posted yesterday has 22 views, and we have it is 1 out of the 10, because again we don't get that much views on a recent video like that. So we are going to go to the analytics to look at, and we are going to do May. So when we are looking at May, from the beginning to the end of May, you can look here, we have 2046 views, and okay, and then we have 94.5 watch hours and 12 subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to our channel. When we scroll down to see our 10 best performing, we have swing trading to be among those. In fact, we have two here. We have tasks, we have swing trading, we have our gardening videos, we have tasks, and our YouTube video made it as well, and we have swing trading. So for me, swing trading, I had to say that it might be the first time that our swing trading videos are made. Many of them made it to our top 10, but again, it's not that I pay attention to the analytics much. Like in the past, I didn't pay attention to the analytics much, that I can confirm it, because I know that our tax videos are the one that has more views. But moving forward, I'm planning on now publishing videos on task content. And since last year, I made that resolution to do daily videos on swing trading stocks, because it was a new topic that I introduced last year, I think, and therefore to be able to have a good library of information on it at the beginning of last year, I started like that, but I didn't continue. I think at some point I stopped, took a break for months, and then went back again toward the end of the year. But then this year I set that goal again. So, and we can go to, from here we can go to earning, because our channel is now monetized. It's not yet monetized. So you can see we have 1,556 subscribers, and we have, for the last 365 days, we have 1,122 watch hours. So we have now met the watch hour requirement for the channel to be monetized, and that is the goal I'm working toward. So when it comes to 2026, I don't know, we can go to our audience here, and we have 95% of our people that watch our videos are new viewers. So we have 5.3 for 0.2 for the regular viewers. So, and then we have casual viewers 5.3, but each view is valued, appreciated. And so yes, let me see, I don't know if I will find, I'm more looking for, okay, here Interestingly, we have 100% male that, according to YouTube, are our viewers for May. And I think it does vary as well. I'm looking more for how our content are viewed, like in terms of research or suggested. And that is something I like to view as well. And as we are looking here, browse feature 34%, and I think that is, it could be one of the few times, if not the first time, at least the first time that I've seen this, or only few times, that browse feature is the most. A lot of times search is how our YouTube channel or content are viewed. So search usually tend to be the highest, but this time browse feature is. So, and those are things, the few things that I just like to, you know, to just take a look at. And I just wanted to, keep sharing those things that I'm doing to improve our YouTube content and our YouTube channel, and just share how it's going. So I made that decision to record daily videos, and in that way it can, one, improve the way I'm sharing the information and get me to a routine, and at the same time grow the channel. So, and back in November, using AI, I pretty much, share with AI using work document how I swing trade, and then ask question on, I put different things that matters to me, like the topic wise, and then for each one of it I ask to give me, questions that people are searching that I can answer, and explaining the strategy that I use to swing trade. And it gave me, things. It took me multiple iterations, taking things out that I didn't like and asking for a replacement question. And I just want questions that I can comfortably answer based on my opinion, my experience in the matter. Now, something that I had to do is research to find the answer, and just have the list and just keep, those are the topic that I wanted to cover and things like that, and just have them. And I try to, since I wanted to do it for 1 year, I try to pretty much broke it down to have about 12 topics, and then have about 30 questions underneath it and things like that. But at some point I think it tried to reduplicate some questions. So as I'm moving forward, I'm reading it and I'm moving some questions out of the list to the side, and like I review the questions and just keep improving it. So things that I'm moving to the side, I don't want to record, at least not at the moment, and just go from there. And whether I have 30 questions underneath each session does not really matter to me at this point, and I keep improving it. For instance, there was one question in this session here that I again applied to AI to improve on it, and pretty much save the questions somewhere here, because we make multiple varieties of it, and I just save it here so that if I wanted to pick some question here to add it to it, I can. But just keep improving those questions, otherwise I already have those questions here, and ahead of time I like to review a bunch of it that I know that those are the ones that I'm going to record. So having those questions, and that's something I've been doing for years, and using AI for the past year or so just allow me to speed up the process. And that way I just have questions that are already titles of my videos, and I used to manually do that with Google, Google search. People also ask and things like that, but now with AI it's faster for me to do that, and just questions that I can answer based on the topic that I have in mind to create. I like to have searchable title for them, and that's what I like to work on using AI. But because I already have the topic that I like to record, and for 2026 I like to focus on swing trading in finance, and I don't know if we have, so have production will be YouTube content, and sewing and finance have swing trading and gardening, because I'm learning to do macro green, and I did it last year and I'm doing it this year. I narrow my gardening videos to macro greens. And for cooking from scratch, but I'm not really doing cooking video. The macro green video, I am recording video to include from planting, harvesting, and serving. So cooking is included in it already here. So so I'm moving away from tasks that was a part of it, and I have those 3 categories or 4 categories again in relation to financial independence. So, and different things we are doing to get there. I like to share my knowledge, my experience on those on this channel. So, and because swim trading was a new topic, I said to myself that, well, if I create a good amount of content on it, I can have a good library of information there. So that was the idea behind daily posting. That was one of the reasons. Second, it could revive the channel, that we can have more views on um our videos, to increase the watch hours as well. And third, it will improve my speaking skill as well, and help me fine tune the video content process, because doing daily video recording and publishing, I really need to have a lean process so that I can make it work. And I try to have how I'm going to post here, my posting schedule, but I'm not respecting it. So far, what I'm able to respect is my daily videos. I'm able to record and post daily, but when it comes to gardening, sewing, and YouTube, I'm not consistent on those publishing, even if I'm recording them, because for the gardening and sewing, it requires editing, and therefore I need to find a routine on that. And I think it will be great to just put like Sunday I'm going to publish a video on sewing or gardening, and YouTube content will be a monthly publication of that, since it's just to show how we did during the month. So for the month of May, yes, I recorded daily, and yeah, I recorded daily. I don't recall missing any day on that. But yeah, and if I miss some, it will be very few. Okay, because I'm not yeah, here. So, but yeah, I don't think that I miss any daily recording there that I can talk about. But I just feel like routine work more for me. Again, it could be my personality as well. So, and so therefore I'm on that routine, but I'm not on a good routine when it comes to the other topic that I like to share information on. So, but I share a lot of macro green videos content on that. And but for last week and this week, I didn't publish anything on it. So that's something I need to get a good routine on. But that is what I'm doing to be able to be on my daily, to be able to do my daily recording. There is a work to be done ahead of time, so that when I'm doing my recording, I can do it recording and publishing, I can do it very quickly. And at the beginning, I said 15 minutes of recording, but now I few times my recording was around 9 minutes, 5 minutes, and I said that's good. Even if I can, my video recording can be less than 15 minutes, that would be great. And I think this morning one was 14 minutes. But if it can be lower than that, that would be good as well. So when we come back and we go to our content here, this one that said that we have 22 views on it, this one was 9 minutes, this one 10, this one 11, this one 18. So, but you can see the number of views on those. But yeah, if I can stay within 15 minutes or less, this one was 6 minutes just to put there. And at the same time, I'm doing some recording here of my products so that I can embed the video on our channel as well. So is products, I will just put so that I don't put too many pictures. I'll put just one picture, and then I'll put the video, and the video will have multiple pictures on it. And the video is a YouTube video. Don't know if that's here. So, and there, but I'll keep on improving that as well, you know, how to market our products. And this one was 2 minutes, but I recorded a few that I have not even edited yet to post, or maybe I edited but I have not posted yet. But I think there are some that I did that I didn't publish yet. So for this one, for instance, okay, this one is 2 minutes, and I think I have this one that was 18, but those are things that I'm going to this one is 1 minute, and this one is okay 2 minutes. So but will require some editing so that I can combine them. And again, if any of you are looking for those type of product that we sell, and that will be a way to have to share that, you know, the product, and then have the product on their website as well. So that is something I'm working on this year, and I need to find a good routine on that as well to continue doing it, so that I can list product that we have in our inventory. But yes, I'm, you know, on track for my daily videos. But again, to be able to do that, I like to create my thumbnail ahead of time. Again, the titles are ready already. I have the thumbnails ideas here, and then I have my videos. And one thing that I like to point out as well is I have my folders in a way that is easy for me to access. I don't have to do too much clicking. I know that I'm going to open those two. One is my time log when I start working, and the second one is this one where I record my titles. And then I have my publishing folder and my recording folder. My recording folder has my, you know, PowerPoint, and has the list of my stocks that I'm going to use in the recording. And then I have my PowerPoint as well. And for the PowerPoint, I'm going to scroll from the title of the day to, you know, our disclaimers and our thanks, our playlist, and our, again, another way to market our online store. I will have it there. So I have those things already set, and every day I copy the title from my log to my PowerPoint presentation, and then I'll do my recording. And the recording, I'm now going to edit it. So therefore, I have those work pre-done already. And then in my publishing, I have, those pre-work done as well. And usually when I come here, I don't know if I still have, okay, I still have it. The title, when I copy it, I still have it. So I'll come here and I will just the video, the stocks of the day, and I will change those things in it, and I will copy that. This is for Spotify. I will copy that as well, and I will just have it like that. So there is a strategy behind it. I will come here and upload. I'll go to the video, and it's here a title with the title, and I'll just put it there. I'll open Spotify. I will put it there as well. I'll open my Pinterest. I'll put the title, and then from here I could go there and I have my folder in a way that is easy for me to access those the thumbnail as well easily. So pretty much as I'm doing things, if I'm having some struggle, I will say, okay, how should I organize those folders so that it's easy for me to access again, to lean the process. And I know that it's going to be this, so I know that I need to do more of this, and that's something I do ahead of time, and I didn't do over the weekend because I tend to do that over the weekend and then edit those, because I edit them to take the beginning and the end off. So then it will be here, and from here I will come back this area. I will put my title, and I do this in 5 minutes. So, and it's 6:35 now, so we can put S3EP 139, which is here, and then I'll scroll down. It's going to be 139, and this is 3. I will come down here and I can just go back and I will find that will be this one, 139. You see, I title them with the titles of the videos and the numbers. It makes it easy for me. So now that one is, I'll come to this one, I will copy it, and then I can close this one. I'll go back. No, I shouldn't have done that. So because there is YouTube that I didn't put the title there yet, so I can paste it here, and I can either copy the title from there or I'll come back to this area. So I like to do those things in a certain order, and sometimes I mess it up as well. But when I have the title copied, I like to put it all the places that I like to put it before I copy those descriptions and disclaimers. So I'll go back here so that I can put the title, and from YouTube, because it allows to reuse information, I can just use the previous one, and it just works easy for me that way. So I will come down here. I already have the one that I will use for Spotify. I use it for YouTube. So I use 1920 times 0.80, like the dimension of the file. It is what works for Spotify and it works for YouTube. So, and that'll be not this one as well. And I'll scroll down. For this, I'll put no, it's not AI generated, and the dates I'll put today. And now I need to work on this, so I'll come down here and I'll copy this description, and then I can close out of that and I will paste it here. I'll go to this one, I will paste it there, and this try to require a little bit of adjusting here. As those things are pasted, it leaves some gap that I tend to remove. Okay, and then I'll go to Pinterest and I'll put the title, and the title is more than what needs to be here. I'll take that excess off, and at this point I know that I can put this. And from that point I'll go back and I'll copy the link here, and that is the way I'm promoting our YouTube video. And from here I will come to my log and I'll put the URL there. So, and we are pretty much done. This one I can publish it because it's pretty much done here. And this one, we have this page done already. I'll go to next. I'll go here, video, and this is what allows me to be able to do a daily recording and publishing. It put me in a condition that I will find things to eliminate that is now necessary to me to eliminate. So when it's done, it'll go public. I'll come down here, it's still working. So I will, and when it's done, I'll just click on next and I'll have one button to check. It's done. One button to check, and I will publish it as well. And I like to copy the link to my work document. And the only link that I need to copy now is the Pinterest one. And then I will save all of those. I said 6:35 before, now it's 6:40. So it took 5 minutes or so to do that. But again, let's see, yeah, but yeah, that is what I do to do my daily recording. There is no video editing involved. I just, and I'm keep learning straight to the point. I will, when I click start recording, I will click on the PowerPoint presentation, I'll read the title, and then I'll just try to answer it. And that is pretty much the same way that I start this video. That is what I do, and nothing to edit, and I'm done. And I will just quickly add that title to the video file, and I will just publish it on those 3 platforms like that. And but again, the Pinterest is a short version of the video, but it's done ahead of time over the weekend or 2. I like to be 2 weeks ahead on it, but yeah, and it's a very short videos that I record ahead of time, like a few second videos, and but it's long, a little bit longer than that. I will cut the OBS at the beginning, at the end off of it, and that's it. And that is what I post on Pinterest related to the video of the day as well. But I do those work ahead of time so that my daily recording and publishing goes smoothly and very shortly, and I can do the recording and the publishing at the beginning. I set an hour time frame for those, but those things can be done in less than that, and keep improving it. And I'm on track on that daily recording, but anything else that I want to publish during the week, I need to work harder on that to be able to publish those other categories. They require editing, and yeah, and I need to improve on that. But as of today, the channel is still growing, it's still small, and there is more work on it, but that is, you know, what our daily recording for the month of May allow us to achieve when it comes to view, subscribers, and watch hours. So thank you so much for watching, and it is one way for us to create another stream of income. On our channel, we like to share different ways to make money and different ways to save money to reach your financial independence. That is our goal, and having a YouTube channel is one way we are working toward that, to generate another stream of income through ads and selling our products on our website. And this is how we are working on it, and I like to share those with you as well. I'm not saying it is the best way or anything, but that is what we are doing, and this is the result we are getting from it. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and in sub.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence. And having a YouTube channel is, you know, one way over time to generate income from it. But for us, it's about sharing our knowledge and hopefully generate income through that over time. So thank you so much for your time. Happy creating. And for more videos in this series, will please check our playlist, YouTube Content Strategy, in the description of this video. And this video is brought to you by our online store, Liberman.com, where we sold to sell household products, including totes, bag, and cloth napkins. So if you are on the market for those products, will you please check our online store, Liberman.com. Thank you so much for your time.